Hi everyone, hope you're doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, Pastor Ezekiel's New Life Prayer Center and Church was among the 5 churches that were deregistered by the Registrar of Societies. And this process took place on Friday, which was very mischievous, because you could see the intention was that they were doing so knowing that on Saturday, the courts will not be operating. So they wanted to advance their move to go ahead and maybe close the church. Then if someone will come out with a dispute on the same, then they would say that it has passed by the events. That's what they were looking for. So issue and gazette notice on Friday, and then continue with the operation to close down on Saturday, Sunday, and on Monday, watasema it has been passed by events when the courts are opened. But Pastor Ezekiel's lawyer, Danson Omari, and the team moved very fast to the court to get a court order which barred the state from closing the church. So on Sunday, there was a service at Mavueni. Then today, the High Court has suspended the directive to deregister Pastor Ezekiel's church as we're speaking now. And this is what was shared in the Star. Pastor Ezekiel Odero has obtained an order from the High Court suspending the directive of the Registrar of Society that deregistered his church. The judge issued the order in a bid to interrogate whether the process leading to the registration was consistent with the law and whether it was legal and fair to Odero. Was it legal and was it fair? That is what the court want to look into. Because then you cannot just move and close the church, but then in as much the lawyers were looking for a way to get the file for the very church you have been dodging and not presenting the file to the lawyer or even to the court. So I think that's what the court want to look into. Was Pastor Ezekiel Odero given a fair administration action? Was it fair? Was he given a chance to explain himself? Then from there, the court will make a final ruling. So this matter is no longer in the hands of the Registrar of Society. It has now moved to the court. Finally, it is the court that will have the final say whether the New Life Prayer Center and Church will be closed, or if the Registrar of Society was issuing an impunitive directive. Because then what Pastor Ezekiel followers believe is that the Registrar of Society was in violation of the right to fair administration. Now, I'm still asking myself so many questions. How comes Pastor Ezekiel Odero's church is being closed on just allegation, which is trumped up charges and other things? Because they took him to court. The case is still going on, and before the case is completed, they are on other things. Because they know that even the allegation on which that they are used to take him to court, they stand no grounds. So why do you go for Pastor Ezekiel yet tunaona watu wa Pamanganet wako kwa TV bado wana preach? How? Pamanganet is still giving miracle on live TV. So if Kanyari is still operating, why close New Life Prayer Center and Church? When it was evidently clear that this man is faking his miracle to an extent of using some chemicals like permanganate. That's what I'm telling you. I'm seeing a lot of impunity here. And an appetite to grab property belonging to the New Life Press Center and Church under the leadership of Pst Ezekiel Odero. Because then Pst Ezekiel Odero is one of the pastors in this country who is leading a rich ministry that has close to about 1.2 billion shillings. So New Life Press Center is one of the richest ministry in Kenya here, because they are doing a lot of investment in real estate, they are in petrol, they are in banking, they are in hospitality industry, so many activities. That is what is helping the church to grow. Si mambo ya kuibia watu. Lakini mtu wa hii mambo ya pamanga na bado wako kwa TV na ubiri and is still going scot free. So where is fairness in this? Now the case is in court. So Register of Society must stop intimidating the New Life Press Center members or their pastor. This case will be heard in court maybe in a month, 2 or 3. It can even go for a year until the decision is reached. So we will wait and see the fairness in court. Kesi ya registrar imefika mwisho. Ile kitu amebaki nayo ni kujipanga na the defense team. Is it a defense team? Yes, sababu yeye amepelekwa kotini. So ajipange na defense team to defend her decision to close down or to deregister the New Life Press Center and Church. Pastor Odero naye ajipange na side yake. That's what's going to take place. But above all, this big news, because then the church was not closed down. So the members at least have a chance to continue worshiping at Mavueni New Life Press Center and any other branch they have. I'm told there is one even in is it Kisii or where? They have a branch in Kisii that the pastor went to open a few months ago. Is it 2 months? Like 2 months ago. So the services will continue until this matter will be heard and be determined. Inaonekana hapa ukiimba tu Ruto, hallelujah and all that, you are free to go. And no one will touch on you. But if you are leading a huge ministry like New Life Press Center and you start poking holes in government, you start delivering someone that is meant to correct their mistake, you point out their mistake, then you become their enemy and they start targeting you. That is one of the reasons why they are on Pst Ezekiel's neck. Mahali ya kanisa na mahubiri ambayo inakashifu uongozi mbaya, uongozi ambao hauna maadili ya kulinda haki za wanyonge, mambo mengine mengi tu. Those are the things here. So the more they are fighting Pst Ezekiel Odero, the more they are giving him mileage spiritually, in religions, and even to get a following. Even politically, those who did not subscribe to his teaching, they will start having some kind of, sympathy toward him. So with all these intimidations, if Pst Ezekiel will go through and win, then the state is going to be ashamed. And all this will point to one thing, that it was witch hunt. Above all, sympathy will go with Pastor Ezekiel Odero. And Ruto will be one of the biggest enemy of Christianity in this country. Amekuwa sasa yeye ndio mtu wa kufunga makanisa, amekuwa sasa yeye ndio amekuwa soul of our times. The living and breathing soul of our times. Sasa ule alikuwa anapinga wa Kristo, anafunga makanisa, mengine hata yeye haina hatia kwa sababu umehubiri injili ambaye yeye hataki kusikia. So Ruto has become the persecutor of the church. Mama Ida Odinga alisema, we need people who will help to regulate the church. And she was even suggesting that the same pastors should help in regulating the church. So they're the ones, still it was the same pastors who are going to be used to regulate the church. Lakini sasa yule mwenye walisema ni mtu wa Mungu, he has come in to close the church, but not to regulate, to close the church. Because when I'm regulating, it means I check in areas where I feel that you might be going wrong, then I ask you to correct. Then if you fail, then other procedures will follow. Tumeona hiyo ikifanyika? Or what is the meaning of regulating the church? That's the news for today. I don't know your views, but let us put in the comment section for continuation of this conversation. Thank you, and see you in our next video. But please consider to subscribe to this channel, and I want to thank everyone who has subscribed to this channel, and see you in our next video.